Martha, how are you?
Hey, I'm very good. How are you?
Good, 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 good.
Perfect.
So,
I know you've been busy, a lot of travel, but really, how are you? How have things been on business's end?
you are doing good. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to quickly take us through a very brief introduction of yourself, and then we will take this forward.
Yeah, sure, sure. As you know, my name is Ram Narayan, full name, right? So, I'm basically from Karnataka. So, born and
Hmm.
brought up in different parts of Karnataka,
Okay,
and from last 18, 19 years, settled up in Bangalore. So, I'm a BE mechanical engineer, and then did a lot of IT work and other things. Before starting this, right, I had a startup as well. And from childhood, being a dog lover, right? Simple. We always used to have a pet and then a lot of dogs in and around. I'm basically a dog person, is what I can say. Yeah.
aren't
Simple.
we all? I
Yeah,
love that.
that's definitely. Right?
Do you have a pet, Ram?
Yeah, I do.
I
So,
think a
uh,
little
uh, yes, I'm always like comfortable with toy breeds at home. Somehow, like in my childhood also, we had a couple of dachshunds,
Okay,
and after that, from last 15 years, it's like a pug, right? So earlier
nice,
also we had one more pug, and then now we have one more guy. Right?
nice.
So
How
it's always
how How fond are you of us treaties, Ram? I know an entire I think intent of Doggy Ji is for
correct.
the benefit and the welfare of streeties, and I know you speak very passionately of it, and I love that because I relate to it a lot. But how fond are you of streeties?
Streeties, see, they've been part of my life, right? It's like uh, wherever I go, I see them. I do give some love to them. Then I talk to those guys, feed them, do that. It's been part of me. Let
Yeah.
it be in Bangalore or somewhere else, wherever I step out. It's always these guys are available everywhere. So I just go talk to them, say hi. Right.
Yeah.
To just give a brief as well, so Doggy Ji is a brand name, but our company official name, it's named after my pets. So it's called Fensco Foods. So Penny is my current guy, and Scotch is my uh, previous guy, right? So so it's started like that. So Fensco is so I call my guy. He's the first boss. He's the chairman. He does it. So he
Love
comes
that.
to office. So we all treat him as boss. आ गया देखो. That's how the
Same.
priority is given. So,
Mm.
and then coming to cities, it's like, see, the whole concept started like that. Why Doggy Ji started? Because of
Mm.
the love towards them. Right?
Yeah.
So it is like, see, I used to always feed biscuits or food to these guys. See, it's not only wherever I go, it's near my place as well. So it is like, if you see in a particular area or a street, you'll find in 10 or 15 cities outside his house, right? That would be my home in my area, right? So all these guys are like the whole gang, right? They know my bike sound, my car sound, or the moment I step out, they come, they say hi, boss. I also say hi, guys, and then move. That's how it is with these guys. Uh, so the whole game started in such a way that see, I used to feed a lot of biscuits, glucose biscuits to these guys, right? And then I have a habit of carrying them in my laptop bag or a car. I keep it in this thing, and whenever I see, just pair, feed them, and then move on. And a
Mm.
couple of years back, I got to know that these are very bad.
Mm.
Someone, I mean, a fellow feeder, so he told me that you don't feed glucose biscuits.
Mm.
I see it's because it contains a lot of sugar and then other
Mm.
oils, right? Palm oil and all those things, which is basically bad for them. So
Mm.
that's when, so I had this, and then from that time, we always had like what to feed. There it was an easy option. Yeah? You go get a glucose biscuit, bigger case, keep it, feed it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
after that, it became difficult. I tried especially cooking at home, and then I
Mm.
asked my mom as well. Yeah, mom, please make. And she did it for a while, and she after that she was like, "Sir, you please find out a solution. I can't do it." Right.
Yeah.
So then again, that's when we started doing some research, like
Mm.
what can we get and all those things. We
Mm.
spoke to a lot of dogs, biscuit guys, manufacturers as well, like
Mm.
what kind of quality they use and all those things.
Yeah.
Then we found out, yeah, this whatever that low cost biscuit, dog biscuits, which we are feeding right now,
Mm.
are not that of that great this thing. So
Mm.
it's no difference from a glucose biscuit or any other thing.
Yeah.
So okay, it was entirely new thing. So we started doing R&D, a lot of R&D for us. from our end, and then what's better for dogs, right? So
Yeah.
what can we do?
Mm.
That's when I think close to 1.5, 2 years is what we have spent on R&D to just develop the product. Like
Mm-hmm.
multiple tries, multiple iterations, right? So
Yeah.
basic thing is, uh, you we wanted to reduce the sugar. Sugar
Mm-hmm.
is main culprit, right? And
Mm.
then the oil, right? Which basically gluco or Mary biscuit. Most of the biscuits they use
Yeah.
something called palm oil, vegetable shortening, right?
Mm.
Which is of entry level oil, edible
Mm.
oil. So most of these guys use that, and then which is again not good for dogs.
Mm.
So that's when we thought, okay, let's. We wanted to do a lot of things at
Yeah.
first. That's it. But again, we zeroed on a couple of things. We can't put everything and get the biscuit. So
Correct.
let's go step by step, right?
Yeah.
So and then see what happens is without sugar you can't make biscuit. That's what we
Mm.
understood, right?
Mm.
So the baking won't happen or
Mm.
other things, right? That see sugar acts as two things. One is the
Mm-hmm.
moment sugar melts, it caramelizes and forms that bonding kind of a thing.
Correct.
So the shape of the biscuit or you get that brownish finish and all those things. It's because
Mm.
of the sugar.
Got it.
So and other thing is our stray buddies also they don't eat without sugar. We tried. So
Okay.
you put chicken, you put that, they'll have one or two biscuits and then they move on because they're used to this high sugar, tasty biscuits, right?
Mm.
So it is like most people are eating biryani, you go give them something else curd, they're like, no, one bite is.
Yeah.
So that's that's when we revised our uh, recipe and then again made it a little sugary. This thing, let's say to give out right, that will be like let's say a gluco biscuit has around 30 percentage, 28 to 30 percentage sugar, or a Mary biscuit has around 18, 16 to 18 sugar, 18 percentage of sugar in them. So our biscuits has around somewhere at 4 to 5 percentage.
Got it.
That's how low our biscuits are. Like we are happy in a way that we have reduced significantly,
Correct.
and now we are looking at other things where we can improve the biscuits, right?
Yeah.
Let's say right now we have you infused wheat as well, wheat flour, and then the rice flour as well into the biscuits, apart
Mm.
from maida. So idea is eventually to get rid of maida and make a pure healthy biscuit.
Got it.
So so maida was like not the top priority for us. So it was like third priority for us to reduce because maida is not so harmful when you compare, right? When you consume as well.
Yeah.
So that's when we reduced first is done. Second part we started using rice bran oil. We did a lot
Mm.
of research. So from palm oil we went to vanaspati. Vanaspati is like dalda, right? Basically, that
Mm.
is somewhere better. Then when we stopped that as well, and then now currently from last 6 months to 8 months, so we are using rice bran oil, which is
Mm.
again at a higher cost, but and significantly our biscuits have very less oil as well.
Got it.
So that's how it is going on with us.
Got it. Love that.
Um,
I think I think you also covered one of our next topics, which was the ill effects of high glucose human biscuits.
uh,
One of it being the very high sugar, a lot of preservatives, lot of oils that a lot of countries have banned even for human consumption is
correct.
what is there in high glucose human biscuits, right? And all of these, now let's say a poor little dog who's actually hungry is around and a worker is in one of those small shops, picks up a biscuit, feeds that dog. But what if that dog is borderline diabetic? This one
Correct.
pack of biscuit very likely pushed him to post, like moved the border, and he's probably now diabetic. He probably has issues now. It leads to obesity, dental issues, thyroid malfunction. So the list goes on.
Correct.
But I guess I wanted to ask you, you already covered this, but how are Doggy Ji biscuits better? If you can just very high level highlight, how are they better? Um,
See, as I told earlier, right? So what we have done is we have reduced what are the harmful
yeah.
chemicals or the particular ingredients, right? Which
Mm,
are harmful for the dog. So we have targeted that. We have prioritized and given the ranking here. Sugar is one, first in the
mm,
list, our list. Second is oil. Third is let's say a main ingredient, maida or a wheat, right?
yeah.
So we have targeted like that, and then we are covering up one or the other. As I
Got
told, Doggy G biscuits have very less sugar and then very less oil. Let's
it.
say we are like 100 or 200% better than any gluco biscuits or any Mary biscuit you say in the market. We proudly say that we are better. So,
Mm,
right? So, like we are eliminating major chunk of it because
mm,
stray dogs, right? So they nobody is there to take care of that. in and
Right.
around, right? So and then like they have health issues, nobody takes care of.
Mm.
So we it goes most of the time it goes unnoticed.
Yeah.
So that's why what we have done is see we can't give everything at once. Bolke. We are taking step by step. Eventually we'll be there. We'll be like 500% better dog biscuits or anything like that. So there are a
Mm.
lot of things, right? See, a normal citizen, like normal dog lover who doesn't see, yes, everybody loves dog, but the technicality of the biscuit, what goes into it, right? So making and all those things. When you get into that, then you see a lot of these biscuits are very bad for human beings, and then especially for dogs, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we every biscuit has a salt content in them. I like why do they put salt to get that crunchiness or whatever this thing, right?
Mm.
So salt is bad for the dog. So we don't have salt, and then there is something called ABC, ammonium bicarbonate, which is
Okay.
used in everything. That is soda basically, right?
Yeah.
So which is added in the biscuits basically to get it bulged. You add a soda, your biscuits feel bigger, and then packing looks bigger. People
Yeah.
feel that yeah, this guy is giving more quantity.
Mm.
The moment you reduce ammonium bicarbonate, a soda content on your biscuit, it shrinks. It's smaller.
Mm.
But you see the healthy benefits about it, right? That's how we are focusing on. A lot of customers ask us, your biscuits are small. See, it's a simple answer. Yeah, we use yes. Let's say if other guys are using a 1%, 2% soda content, we use at 0.1%.
Mm.
Otherwise, it will be pure flat. We are just using it a minimal level so that at least
Yeah.
little biscuit formation it happens. But again, as I said, we are like 100 or 1,000% better than any other guys.
Yeah.
So a lot of our customers come to us, they ask us, your biscuits are like in small in size, you don't maintain that color consistency and all
Mm.
those things. We do say that, see, the moment you put more chemicals, that's how
Correct.
good your product will be, right? You see a butter chicken or paneer butter masala prepared at home, which is
Mm.
tastier and healthier, and as same as in a restaurant, you get a fancy one, you know what and all they've added.
Correct.
So Doggy Ji is simple. Our biscuits never look fancy because we don't put up fancy stuff which gets you the fancy thing, right? Our
Mm.
chemicals or preservatives. So
Mm.
that's how we are focusing and then doing. So a priority being dog health,
Mm.
and our idea and agenda we started is to provide a healthy food for the stray dogs.
Mm.
It's
Got
we never wanted to get into uh, a domestic dogs and all those things, but no, a
it.
lot of people feed it. We don't say no. We are
Mm.
like the people who are feeding Mary biscuits. They are switched to doggies. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It's
Yeah.
definitely good.
I love
So
that.
that's how.
Because I think to your point, I agree because I think consistency in a product, in a packaged product, comes with a lot of um, artificial agents that go into it to make it that
Correct.
way.
Correct.
Because how many of us can say the potato chips we get in package is as natural
Mhm.
as what potato is? Because why is it not, why doesn't it turn out the same when we fry just potato at home? So the more
Correct.
artificial agents that go in, I think makes it what is consistent. Each product after product is the same because of that.
Correct.
Um,
Correct.
Great, and I love Doggy Ji because I do have a pack of it in my bag everywhere I step out. We have your 12 pack or the 20 pack, I'm not sure, but we get
Mhm.
those. And it's usually the easiest thing to pull out and just feed streeties that you see because a lot of them would have not eaten for a considerable period of time. Stomach would have shrunk. They
Correct.
probably do not want to be eating kibble, which is so dry and very pungent in taste. So yours with a little bit of paneer and a little bit of curd is what we mix around and just give it to the streeties. But love that. Thanks for sharing, Ram. I think I want to quickly move into what the next thing is. What are we today doing as a brand to ensure that Doggy is penetrating, especially those sections of the market who could benefit, from affordable dog biscuits? And these are who I speak about, like my helper, who goes
Mhm.
around, loves animals, and she'd probably want to pick something from a very small store that she's passing by, and she
Correct.
probably is finding other biscuits and butter cookies in those jars, and she's probably feeding the dogs those. What are we doing today to get to the market and say, hey, here's Doggy G just for dogs?
See, we are entering and covering all the markets. So,
Okay.
but we are going in a step-by-step process.
Okay.
So, Doggy Ji is a Bangalore-based company. We started in Bangalore. So, as an offline, first thing we did is uh, covering the offline stores. right?
Mm.
What do you call, see, in offline again to classify it is basically offline market is classified into two main segments. One is called GT, that is general trade. Other one is MT, modern trade, right? So as of now, we are penetrating in GT.
Okay.
So we have a couple of distributors in Bangalore. When we started like 2023, first thing is we appointed distributors, started placing.
Okay.
So we faced a lot of challenges there as well.
Mhm.
So initially, and now also we are facing, right, in
Mm.
GT segment because it's being one of a kind product. Like
Mm.
shopkeepers are not ready to place our biscuits next to human biscuits. They're like,
Mm.
I don't want to place dog biscuit next to human biscuit. My customers will feel bad. Like it's the same thing. Our biscuits are 100% better than those biscuits, right? So we want our sales team and all, me or our sales team, whenever we get these kind of questions, what immediately we do, we open a packet, we eat it. This is safe, we can eat it, right? So
Okay.
that's how we do it. And then we started like that. So, and then basically GTs we are covering. And then now we are present in couple of other states as well, like
Mhm.
Goa, we are available. And then
Nice.
Rajasthan, we are available in couple of places like Ajmer and Jaipur.
Okay.
And then again, Mumbai, we have started recently. In Pune, we are there. I mean, in
Mm.
Chennai, Hyderabad, we are there. It's like not fully covered. So we are taking a baby steps.
Okay.
See, what we are doing or following is a simple strategy. So we walk for a further distance rather than running for a shorter
Mm.
distance, right? So that's what we are doing it. And being a very cost sensitive market, biscuit industry, and the kind of margins, prices, and all those things.
Mm.
So and we don't have that kind of leverage to do a lot of burn or other activities. So we are taking it baby steps.
Yeah.
So GT market, offline market, we are taking it slow, and then online, yes, we are selling in our website, which is doggyji.com, and then available in Amazon.
Yeah.
Because a lot of customers, they whoever is not comfortable buying in a D2C direct website, so they can go pick it up from marketplace also.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have also tied up with ONDC. It's an initiative by Government of India.
Yeah.
So there also we are available through ONDC. I think 2 3 platforms we are available like Paytm or other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's how it's going on for us. So down the line, I think this year we're going to expand because we are getting a lot of inquiries, queries saying that yes, everyone wants this product to be available near their shop.
Mm.
It's a thing, right? See, I go for a morning walk and then I buy biscuit from this shop and then feed it. So people are asking this, and then we are also working on it. I think
Mm.
hopefully by next 1 or 2 years, so we'll be available across India.
Love it. I'll be cheering for you guys.
Yeah, thank
um,
you. Thank you.
for viewers who don't know what that government initiative is, Ram, if you can very briefly and in simple terms explain to our viewers what that initiative is, I think it'll throw light on, that partnership that you have with that initiative.
Okay. See, ONDC is something called Open Network for Digital Commerce. So
Mm.
what Government of India has done is in marketplaces like Amazon or Flipkart or other places, right? So the kind of platform fees is always monitored by or what do you call controlled by these platforms, right? Private
Mhm.
companies. So they set the platform fee according to their convenience or whatever this. So a lot of sellers they had a problem with that or they felt that it is on higher side, so they
Mm.
started registering complaints to government. So what government has done is, so government has created this platform where platform fees will be very less, so they are
Mm.
creating a network of companies,
Mm.
right? So who want to sell anything on online, right?
Yeah.
Let's say they what simple to break it simple. So what government is doing is that they are creating a back-end network. Let's
Mm.
say in biscuits, you want to onboard, you can just go register yourself, right? So like every category, any category, you can go register. That is your the back end, which is government building. Say
Mhm.
in front end, if you want to, if someone wants to start a e-commerce, so they want the sellers or this network, right? They can
Mm.
just go plug into the back end.
Got it.
So and so government does what it does is it is strictly monitoring what are the platform fees, what are the transactions, and all those things, which is like end of the day benefiting one is seller and the buyers as well, right? So
Yeah.
once if you most of the time we see that on marketplaces the prices will be different, on their website the prices will be different
Mm.
because of the platform fees. So
Yeah.
by doing this, I think buyers are going to get benefited and also sellers.
Got it.
It's
Got it.
it's an initiative by government of India, central government.
Yeah. No, very informative. I had heard about this, but I'd love to hear your iteration for our viewers.
So
So thank you, Ram. Um, I guess the next question is actually tying to your previous, one of the concerns from your previous points, which were distributors had some sort of reluctance to have a dog biscuit beside the human biscuit. I love what
yes.
your salespeople do. That's very good. I guess now I'm trying to understand how can animal lovers like me, my family, my friends, my network, and the general public help raise awareness on this product or similar such products? How can we help you basically?
So it's simple. See, what we ask anyone, any dog lover is, see, know what you're feeding, right?
Mm,
So, and then we ask them if we are doing something good for dogs.
yeah,
So what you can do is you, if you know a fellow, you're a feeder, obviously you'll know one or two other feeders as well, right? You just educate them. Don't feed a glucose biscuit, or you can cook something at home that is good. So don't feed these high sugar biscuits to them, or you can
mm,
refer dog. It's not that we want actually more companies like us to come. So we definitely want, because who thinks about stray dogs or other things, right? Not
yeah,
so that's what we want, more companies to come in this market so that everyone does it, and then lot of our products are there similar to Doggy Ji.
yeah,
End of the day, dogs are get should get benefit. That's
yeah.
how it should be, right? So uh, I think
That's
all
very
we are asking,
yeah.
asking for our customers, and a lot of our customers voluntary they do is they share.
Mm,
So out of 100 customers who buy, at least 10, 20 people,
yeah.
they just give a shout out about us saying that it's why don't you feel this? That should be fine for us. That's how we are asking our customers as well.
No, that's great, Ram. I think the intention here, the sentiment around here, the reasoning behind the brand, I think all of us will relate to it. We're very happy about you being so encouraging that hey, more of you thinking about the wellness of animals, the wellness of
Okay.
pets, more of you come forward. That's very nice in a very competitive market and day and age that we are in today. I think that's a very nice way to look at it. So I guess the next topic is a lot more lighter. Just trying to understand, do you have favorite customer stories or testimonials or anything that you'd like to share? Something that you take away?
Customer stories in the sense, see, a lot of our initial customers are like now are friends with me.
Oh,
So basically, I was handling like initially all this order processing or talking to
mhm.
customers. You know, right? One man army, or less two, three guys doing a lot of hustle.
Mm-hmm.
So and now most of these guys like I are friends with me, so we are like on group chats or
Got
in WhatsApp. We like catch up. They call up. They suggest the product. I ask them what can we do. What else can we do first? They come up. They say let's do this. You do that.
it.
You okay. So it's like ideating what can we do with another product or another thing which is good for dogs, stray dogs. It's when I say doggy, it's we always talk about stray dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, other dogs also can eat. It's
Yeah.
100% good for them as well. We always do that. So with a lot of my customers are friends, and then we have calls with them. So
Mm.
especially I talk to them and all those things. In fact, a couple of months back, like I traveled to Mumbai, so I stayed in one of my customer place. So
Nice.
that's how so it's connected, right? So that's how things are going with us. So a lot of people have switched and
Yeah.
then they buy from us, and they've been family kind of a thing. Moreover, right? So every month, without saying, they like message me if they don't get their order. We
Mm.
have like not launched officially that subscription model, but it goes
Mm.
like that. यार इसको भेजने हैं fifth को he want that biscuits. Otherwise sixth morning I know I get a message from me, oh he didn't get the biscuits.
Mm.
So
Nice.
it's
I
going on.
think I think what you're saying here in a gist is the network that you've created and the like-minded people that have come together because of Doggy Ji, I think has made it one large family, which I absolutely love. Now, I guess I do want to pick on this because it's a very recent news that I saw on your all of your social media handles. Do you want to speak a little bit about the new launch that you guys had recently? What was that about? Why did you decide on that
Okay.
new launch? Just very
That's again, that's yes. Thank you for bringing that up.
yeah.
So we have recently launched something called Doggy G vegan biscuits, right? We buy. So why we have done it is, see, uh, because in our earlier biscuits we had something called chicken extracts, right?
Okay.
So Doggy Ji 10 rupee biscuits. Why we have added is since our biscuits are of very less sugar, right?
Hmm.
So most of the our buddies were not eating it. So that's why to compensate we have added this, which gives a little proteins and other things like similar to chicken, and it's of a plant extract, right? So which matches the chicken profile.
Hmm.
So, but we try to explain them so to the customers as well. It's not no animal cruelty is done here and all those things. Even then, a lot of customers were not comfortable to handle these biscuits. So then they requested us that we want something in veg or a vegan variety, right? So then again, we went back to our board and then we started doing a lot of R&D about it.
Hmm.
So we got this vegan product. It's like we have added a lot of things like oats, ragi
Hmm.
into the biscuits and all those things. So we recently launched it. So based on the customer demand purely.
Yes, that's what it is at the end of the day for
Uh,
businesses to make sure the purchaser is being tended to. The end user here, of course, is the streeties, but the purchaser needs to be encouraged. Slowly,
correct, correct.
let's hope that slowly they're able to explore other different product lines of your brand as well.
Sure, sure.
Awesome. So that's it from me, Ram, and this was very insightful. I think we covered a lot about Doggy G and about the ideation, understanding, why this product is out there in the market and how we can encourage people to start purchasing them and having our streeties use them. Um, I do want to give you a last opportunity for any closing comments, closing thoughts, anything you want to leave our viewers with.
Mm, see, I always tell everyone, right? See, if you don't like dogs, it's okay, but don't hate them, right?
Yeah,
So, you don't like the dogs, just leave them. Let them be there. So there are a lot of dog lovers like you and me who can take care of them, right?
yeah,
So, like, it's a point about kindness. People have to. I'm not sure why a lot of hatred comes towards dogs nowadays, right? Especially towards stray dogs
yeah.
because I keep fighting with these guys, right? My road guys comes up says that like you have a lot of stray dogs at your place or kindness is what the take should be, right?
Correct.
You kindness is what you should have towards animals or any other living being.
Correct.
And other thing is simple. If you don't like them, fine, but don't hate them and do stupid
Correct.
things to them. Yeah, right?
Correct. No, I agree. And I think that resonates with your brand as well, Ram. I think it's okay if you don't like them. It's okay if you don't want to hurt them. I mean, if you don't want to take care of them, but the least you can do is not hurt them, right? So
Correct, correct.
rather leave them unfed, give a little pet than give them high glucose biscuits or give them a bad sort of a product that's very likely
Yeah,
going to be hurting them a little more because they'll fend for themselves. They will find food somewhere
correct,
else. You and
correct.
I, people like us, will feed them something more appropriate. But I like that. I like where it's okay if you don't like dogs or streeties, but the least you can do is stay away. Like, don't hate
Yeah,
them, don't hurt them.
yeah.
So, very well said, Ram. I appreciate your time. This was very helpful. I know there'll be a lot of very curious questions that come your way from our viewers. We will
Yeah,
see to what
definitely.
extent we can have them answered by you. But
Sure, sure.
thank you, Ram.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time again.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Namrata. Thank you for the opportunity.
Of course, of
It
course.
was nice thing. So whatever you guys are also doing, it's a great thing. So educating things, I mean, about your vegan products and all those things. It's
Yeah.
great thing, right?
Thank you. Thank you, Ram.
Right.
We'll stay in touch,
Sure,
but
sure.
you have a nice day.
Thank you.